The Aviator is a sweeping biopic that follows the rise and unraveling of aviation pioneer and eccentric billionaire Howard Hughes. We follow Hughes as he revolutionizes Hollywood and the airline industry, all while battling severe obsessive-compulsive disorder that ultimately consumes him. The film paints a portrait of genius, obsession, and the dark side of relentless ambition. In one of the finest performances of his career, DiCaprio fully embodied Howard Hughes, capturing both the genius and the descent into madness. Scorsese reunited with DiCaprio after the critical success of Gangs of New York. The project had been in development for years, with big names like Christopher Nolan and Michael Mann previously attached. But once Scorsese came aboard, he saw it as a chance to blend old-school Hollywood spectacle with a deeply personal story of mental struggle.
I developed a script. Michael Mann actually developed it for a while, and then he went off to do Ali, and I was sitting there with this screenplay, and I remember sending it over to Marty in hopes that he'd be interested in it. And I think his first thing he said, well, look, he doesn't know anything about aviation, but he didn't know anything about boxing either, and he did Raging Bull, so he's going to take a look at it.
The film's scope demanded a massive undertaking, but this attention to detail paid off on screen. The Aviator had a production budget of approximately $110 million and went on to gross $213 million worldwide. While that's certainly a solid return, especially for an epic biopic, it didn't quite double its budget, meaning after marketing and distribution costs, the margins must have been extremely modest. However, considering the awards recognition, critical acclaim, and long-term prestige it brought to everyone involved, The Aviator can still be viewed as a respectable success. It currently holds an 86% critic rating, with many critics praising it for its grand scope, majestic visuals, and DiCaprio's powerhouse performance. On the flip side, a few people felt the film was too long and emotionally cold in some parts. However, regardless of the negative reviews, The Aviator went on to win 5 Oscars, proving that Scorsese could successfully tackle a grand old-school Hollywood biopic. But just 2 years later, he'd stripped things down again, trading old-school glamour for gritty modern crime. If you enjoyed this clip, you can watch the full breakdown on our main channel or keep the binge going with the next clip.